Hopefully you didn't miss me too much. I was on a well-deserved vacation with my girlfriend. Hopefully you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever you're tuning in the world. My name is EQ, and if you haven't been here before, welcome to the Stonkoholic Space Station. If you've been on this channel before, you know that I love interoperability. Anything that has the potential to become chain agnostic and can communicate with all the major blockchains is going to be a key component moving forward, which is why today we're going to be talking about router or router protocol. But before we get into this video, if you could take a second to throw a like on the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, go join our Discord group, and go check out our VIP Accelerator trading program. That would all be greatly appreciated. And let's get the intro rolling. Router protocol, or route, is currently sitting at $3 per token. Router is currently sitting at a $19 million market cap, which is insanely low, especially considering that there's only a max and total supply of 20 million tokens, which is 1 million less than Bitcoin, and 33% of those are already in circulation. The big play for Router is that it allows Avalanche users to buy Polygon or BSC assets in a single transaction, meaning you don't have to swap, cross, or do anything crazy. You can just set it all up with your MetaMask wallet, which you'll be able to see in a little bit, and trade across these ecosystems, which is huge. This is something that hasn't been able to happen before, and this is really what grabbed my attention and made me decide to make a video on Router. Now, none of this is financial advice and none of this is paid. This is just a project that I like a lot after doing research, and I just wanted to share with all of you. Router is looking to become the future of cross-chain. It's an infrastructure layer enabling communication between blockchains, specifically layer 1 and layer 2 solutions. Now, through Router, you're able to take part in asset swaps and use cross-chain applications. And with the protocol, you're able to get optimal prices for token swaps, unified gas fees, or really you're able to select your gas fees, which is awesome. Cross-chain settlement engine, application-specific blockchains, multi-chain token standards, and SDK for developers. Everything is a plug and play for developers, so it's really easy to work with. We've talked about Avalanche and things built on the Avalanche ecosystem being a developer's wet dream. Now this is going to fall within that category as well. We're very early in the roadmap as well. You can see this started in November of 2021. Now we're pushing into the third wave of the roadmap, which is the Cross-Chain Explorer, moving into the SDK launch in May, the non-EVM chain integrations in June, and then a dedicated chain to host the Router infrastructure coming in August. And the mission for them is huge. They really want to and the mission for them is huge, and it's part of their mission and long-term vision. Let's say for a 20-year goal is fantastic, and this is exactly what I look for in projects. And as you can see on this list, there's a lot of names: Ethereum, Polygon, Phantom, Elrond, Near, Polkadot, Cosmos, Algo, Luna, Solana, Moonbeam, AVAX, Binance Smart Chain, Harmony. And the list is going to continue to grow as well, which is the big part. And not only do they have a goal of wanting to work with everyone, they're already backed by Coinbase Ventures, QCB Capital, DeFi Capital, Alameda Capital. Polygon themselves are backing the project, Wintermute, Woodstock, and Shima Capital, as well as their tech partners that are going to be Algo, Luna, Certic, Halborn, Hacken, Phantom, AVAX, and Polygon. So this project is absolutely stacked when you're looking at this from a venture capitalist and a finance and just an overall technology standpoint. This is next level, and all of these companies understand what is actually going on and the potential that is going to be coming about from using Router protocol. Now let's take a look at the cross-chain swap so you can get a better understanding of why there's so much excitement behind this project. So for example, if I wanted to swap from AVAX to Polygon, I could go under AVAX and I can take, let's say, my Avalanche token, and I can choose what fee I want to be using. So let's say I use Route, and that's going to be the lowest fee since that is the common for this decentralized exchange. Now if I want to buy something on Polygon, for example, I can go through here and I can choose any token on this list, including CRV, and when I'm using Polygon, I'm going to be cutting the Ethereum gas fees as well. Now this is going to be what makes this so valuable, because I'm able to exchange from Avalanche into Polygon, and not only that, I'm able to exchange a specific token from Avalanche into a specific token in Polygon, and this is something that's never been done before by a decentralized exchange. And this works for anything. So if I go to the Binance Smart Chain, I can flip my fee token to any of these, including BNB. We'll go with Route because it's still cheap. And I can swap any token that's available on the Binance Smart Chain, which we know that the list is very long. There's a ton of projects available here. So I can grab Telos, for example, and I can swap this into, let's say, something from the AVAX network. And I can get a different token like Synapse, for example. And I'm able to swap and purchase with a Binance Smart Chain fee, I'm able to take my Telos, or I can even just use BNB at this point, and I could just grab BNB token because that will be the native token. And then I'm able to use BNB to essentially buy from any ecosystem that's going to be coming soon on Router, which is going to be pretty much everyone. So no matter if you want to buy on AVAX or Polygon, or coming down the road, Elrond, Luna, Dot, Moonbeam, any of those ecosystems and blockchains, you'll be able to use BNB, for example, to purchase any of those no matter what, and you'll be able to do it directly through Router. Router also has a CertiK audit, and from this audit, they are ranked really low, but at the same time, they have taken care of and resolved all of the issues besides some of the minor issues and one informational issue, but they did resolve their major critical issue, which is a logical one, and that was solved, so that's a really good thing to see. And if you want to take the time to go through their white paper, this is an open source project. This is based on Gitbook here, so you can take a look at the entire docs of Router and see really what's going on in the back end and how they're able to achieve the things that they're saying they're able to achieve. I would highly recommend taking the time to do the research. The one part that I really want to highlight is the problems with existing solutions, which is the main thing we were talking about before. With the other bridges, for example, if I wanted to have a bridge and make it chain agnostic, I would have to build these one-to-one bridges. So I'd have to build a bridge between Polygon and Binance, and I have to build a bridge between Binance and Solana, and I have to build a bridge between these two. And instead of having to do that each time, this is the solution that Router is bringing, is that everyone can connect at just this one single point in the middle without having to build these bridges across into every single network. And that's really going to be the major game changer with Router, and what stands this out from every other decentralized exchange that exists in the market right now. And this chart is still new, so there's not that much information on it. Obviously, the market has been taking a nice beating in the last 2 or 3 days. We've been talking about this a lot in the Discord group. If you're one of the unfortunate people that were following a influencer that was telling you to buy the last couple of days, I'm really sorry to hear that. You should probably come join our Discord group. None of it's financial advice, but we do have a lot of awesome recommendations based on trades and things that we're looking at ourselves. And at the moment, you're seeing Router pulling this bearish crossover, and you're getting a sell signal. You have not a riot sell signal. You already had all this exhaustion popping up based on the LRCs. While all of this is happening, your trend is starting to die out. The bulls have left. Your bears are starting to take over. You're starting to break under the 50 point on the RSI, and your fast stochastic has already broken into oversold territory. Your MACD is traveling back to the 0 point and looks like it wants to go a little bear again. It's definitely on a downtrend. And one of the weaker parts is, even though we have been bullish, we're hitting this resistance at the 0 point on the VFI. So if we're not able to break this 0 point and this VFI breaks bearish, we can see a nice little pull down, potentially all the way back to retest this double bottom around $2.26. But keep in mind, this project is at a 20 million or less than $20 million market cap. So really, you're going to be laughing at those prices because the market cap is insanely low. So just, you can DCA your way in. If that makes you feel a little more comfortable, you might get a better buying opportunity. But long term, if you believe in the project, a $20 million market cap is nothing. This can do a 100x move and get to a $2 billion market cap, not even touch the top 50 projects, and you'll still be making a 100x move. And this is going to wrap up this video on Router. If you didn't get a chance to before, please make sure to throw a like on this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, go check out our Discord group and our VIP Accelerator program. Hopefully you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and we will catch you in the next video.